Today I'm going to be upgrading and improving minifigures from the Minecraft movie, from this basic Lego Steve to the rest of the cast. And stay tuned, because things are going to get chunky. Anyways, let's Minecraft! Now for the Minecraft movie, the characters don't look like your average blocky Minecraft minifigures. These ones are a little more people-like. So I cracked into the first Minecraft set and took out our boy Steve. Now I'll be honest, this Steve minifigure is pretty lame. It doesn't capture the legendary beauty and pizzazz of Jack Black like in the movie. His beard isn't fluffy, his belly isn't chunky, and he doesn't even have his diamond armor full set. So we gotta fix that. So the first thing I wanted to do was make it this epic beard. So I 3D printed this one, and then I started to get painting it, and we painted it 2 different colors, both brown and gray. And we got something that looks like a beard, and I popped it on and it actually looks pretty good. Now next I wanted to give him some tummy, so I took out my model magic clay and then put it on this torso and got the cutting. And to make the color blend a little bit more with his actual shirt, I had to paint the clay and let it dry. And like that, we have chunky Jack Black. Now the next thing we have to do is the diamond armor. And to accommodate the diamond armor helmet, I need to shave a little bit off of the hair mold. And I'm gonna do this kind of in an illegal way. Yeah, I gotta destroy a Lego piece. So I took a box cutter and started just kind of chipping away at it, slicing off different layers like an ogre. Because when you put it on the normal hair, it kind of just pops off. But able that, I was able to work the hair in, and now you have a fully functioning diamond armor helmet. Now to do the rest of the diamond armor, you obviously need to do it on a torso without the chunky body. So Steve's gotta hit the gym. But then I put it back on the thinner Steve, and it looks pretty good. Last thing I gotta do is give him the diamond sword, and I think this looks way better than the initial version of Steve that Lego made. Now next I wanna upgrade our boy Garbage Man Garrison. And by far the worst thing about him is the hair. Like, dude, they literally made hair for Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Why couldn't they just have used that? Anyway, this has gotta go. And I was thinking, what's the best hair alternative I could do? So I went to check out my minifigure hair pieces, and I found this one, which I think will be perfect. And yeah, that looks pretty good. I think it matches Jason Momoa's beautiful hair in the movie. And you could switch him around to have his 80s glasses on his face. Now next I also do want to get some pants that are a little more accurate. So I went back to the minifigure parts and I saw this piece. Yeah, that'll do pretty good for Garbage Man pants. I mean, they literally are from the pants of a Garbage Man minifigure. Now we just gotta pop them on. Boom! All right, I think that's a much more accurate looking Garbage Man. And he's gotta be ready because he's gonna need to fight the Chicken Jockey, who we're also going to be modifying. All right, now the next character we need to mod is Henry. And honestly, he doesn't need many mods. He did come with a little satchel in the set. This is what held his orb. And I could also give him one of the halves of the orb. And I think they nailed his height. I think his hair is perfect. And I even like his scared face print. And even his happy one isn't that bad. The only other thing I could think to give him was this little Lego juice box. You know, because he's still a child who goes to school and drinks juice. All right, get out of here. It's Natalie time. Natalie's obviously Henry's sister, and Lego again did like not the worst job in the world with her. Personally, I like her face variant where she's, you know, like scared. It's like that scene where she first ran into the Iron Golem. Yeah, my only objection to her is the hair. What is that? What is this goofy hair? That does not look like her hair. She had much more like rounded hair. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, I made a substitution that I think looks much better. I lied. No, I don't. Yeah, no, Lego, you got it right again on this one. That's my fault. They did a pretty good job. All right, now I have this Land Rover, and you know who that means is coming up. It's Dawn. And they made it worse because do you know how often people wear orange pants? Like, literally never. When's the last time you've worn orange pants? Exactly. The only minifigure I could find with orange pants was Emmett. And those are a little more detailed, so like we could totally replace those, and it looks much better when the pants are detailed. Like Lego, why didn't we detail up the pants? Seriously, it's stupid. I think they actually did the best job they could with the hair given the circumstances. And all the promo images did have her holding a shovel, so I gave her a shovel. But overall, Lego did a pretty good job with these 3, so we gotta do some more that they didn't do a good job with. Specifically, my favorite power couple from the movie, the Villager and Marlene. Oh right, they didn't make Marlene. She was like a main character in the movie. If you don't remember, she was like the principal who started dating Mr. Villager over here. So we gotta make her. Back to the parts bin. I also just remembered I had this extra tub of faces. Oh yeah, I think I just found one. All right, that's gonna be your face. Now we need some basic blonde hair. There we go. And the last thing I need is the torso, but there aren't very many good pink ones here. So now my options are between the Barbie one and this character from Young Sheldon. Yes! There we go! Marlene! Wait, we need to recreate the scene.
Oh my god, are you alright? Your head is huge.
Alright, now I'd say we're looking pretty good, but we still have some big characters to make. The next character I want to make is Malosa. And for her, it's gonna be pretty simple, because I'm not doing a brick built one. So I took this really dark brown cloak, which is something that she wore pretty frequently in the movie, and then I also gave her this gray cloak from one of the Disney minifigure series Ghost. Specifically this guy. I named him Bob. Hi, Bob. Say hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Yeah, and the last thing I had to do was give her a pig-like face, and I had two options. One, make her a piglin, but that was pretty generic. Or two, Miss Piggy from the Muppets. Yeah, this is completely lore inaccurate and looks nothing like what she looks like in the movie. But I'm gonna give her some sneak attack knives because that's what she does. Oh wait, and I also wanted to give her Travis the Piglin. You know that guy she's always yelling at for screwing things up? So I just grabbed a regular piglin, like this one, and then we put a bow and arrow on him. Because you'll remember, he single-handedly started the war with the Iron Golems.
Real smooth, Travis!
Alright, get you two out of here. There's one more piglin I want to build, and it's Chungus. He's that piglin with the funny voice that was killed by the giant piglin. Yeah, this one they made into a giant build. And the thing about Chungus is he's chunky, and I want to make him chunky. And the easier way to make someone look chunky is to make them short. So we got some new legs, push it down, and now all we have to do is do some special effects, stretch out the screen, and boom, you have Chunky Chungus. Yeah, okay, that wasn't very special. Now there are a few more characters we have to do, like Technoblade. So for him, I got this regular pig Minecraft minifigure, and then I printed out this sticker of Technoblade's face. And it's very easy because they're both square shaped, so you don't have to really do a lot of special cutting. And then you just print it on sticker paper and attach it to the pig. And now you have a fully functioning Techno pig.
Whoa, is he some kind of king?
No. That's a legend.
Alright, now this next figure is probably the least accurate that has ever been made from this entire wave of minifigures from the Minecraft movie. And it is...
Chicken Jockey!
Now for scale purposes, here's a picture from the movie of the Chicken Jockey and Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. And here it is in Lego. As you can see, not very size accurate. In fact, the only thing that may be size accurate is the actual head of the Chicken Jockey. See that? Alright, we're gonna get rid of the giant chicken. Alright, so to make a custom Chicken Jockey, I'm starting with this 1x1 brick, and then I'm gonna build a little body of a chicken here. We're gonna get this 1x2, and then we're also gonna put on this little piece right here of a gullet. And then on top of it, we're gonna put the chicken. Now we have a fully functioning little chicken for him to ride. So next I stacked up 3 of these pieces. You could just use a 1x1 regular brick, but I think this looks a little more textured and it gets some more movability. And then you put the Chicken Jockey head onto it. And now you have a size accurate Chicken Jockey. Look at that, look how much better that looked. I actually saw someone take this one and put the brick heads of the creeper on top of it, making a fully functioning one. I don't own that because it's really expensive. But this low-key works just fine. And the last character I wanted to make was Alex. And to do her, we didn't really see her face, so I'm just kind of guessing what she looks like. So there's Princess Leia's face, and here's some red hair. Of course, the curl's on like the wrong side, which is annoying, but it gets the job done. Oh, also there's the Enderman, but he's already perfect. I don't need to change him. And with that said, those are all of the Minecraft movie characters I could build in Lego minifigure form. So make sure to subscribe and bring the boom. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome.